Good Friday to you, Tennessee Valley. We've had a beautiful week of weather here across the region. Today we're waking up to the 50s once again. So cool and crisp, especially when you consider it's late August. We will climb into the low to mid 80s later today. Plenty of sunshine and a light little breeze out of the northeast. That allergy count still going to be high. Again, we're getting closer to fall allergy season. Ragweed and grasses are going to give you some issues through this weekend. So again, it's Labor Day weekend. A lot of you are going to be outside, so just be mindful of this. Outside of that, things are looking really good. We're going to be in the mid 80s today, likely to be our warmest day so far this week. But the thing is, the humidity still going to be in that comfortable range. So that 85 really not going to feel all that bad. And then heading into the weekend and early next week, as rain chances start to sneak back into the forecast, of course, the humidity will start to go up a little bit as well. But temperatures this weekend, mid 80s. So it's going to be pretty warm. But then by next week, we're right back into the low 80s to even upper 70s by Wednesday. So still going to be cooler than average for this time of the year. Again, late August into early September. We've been known to be quite hot here across the Tennessee Valley. But looking at the temperature trend, looks like we're still going to be below normal. And keep in mind, as we get into September, our average highs fall from the low 80s, or the upper 80s down into the mid 80s. So again, it's still going to be below that, as we're going to be closer to 80 degrees for most of next week. So still going to have those cooler temperatures here across the Tennessee Valley. As we look at your futurecast, a lot of the rain is going to stay well to our south today. We're going to have a whole lot of sunshine out there by the time we kick off some of these Friday night football games. Still clear out there. A little bit of cloud cover tries to shoot in on Saturday, but still I'm expecting most of the rain to stay to our south. Can't rule out a spotty shower, but for the most part, I'm not thinking we're going to see too much in the way of rain as we move into Saturday, and even Sunday's looking pretty dry. It's next week where we'll start to see some of those rain chances really sneak back into the forecast. But here's a look at your potential rainfall over the next 5 days, maybe up to a half of an inch, and a lot of this comes towards the end of that 5-day period. As you can see, your rain chances starting to go up for Labor Day into Tuesday, and then Wednesday we're going to be tracking a front, and I think that's when we're going to see our highest chance of rain here locally. But Labor Day weekend, mid 80s Saturday, mid 80s Sunday, and then we're back into the lower 80s as we get into Labor Day. But for the weekend, it's looking dry. Again, can't rule out a spotty shower, but for the most part, I'm not expecting anything to really impede on your plans, especially if you have those cookouts, grill outs, and just spending time with family. And of course, college football's back Saturday as well. So a lot of good games on as we get into your weekend. So here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Rain chances sneak back in Monday into early next week, with unseasonably cool temperatures returning next week.